It was December 3, 1957, when 7-year-old Maria Ridulph went missing on a street corner in Sycamore, Illinois, and 5 months later Maria's remains were found 100 miles from Sycamore in Woodbine, Illinois. It wouldn't be until more than 50 years later that the case had what was initially thought of as closure. This turned out to be false closure. In today's video, we will be showing you oldest cold case finally solved, the Maria Ridulph, 1957. Without further ado, let's begin. The case was seemingly solved in September 2012 when the police would convict a murderer for the abduction and murder of Maria. This would then be overturned in March 2016, and Maria's neighbor Jack McCullough would be declared an innocent man in April 2017. To date, the murder remains unsolved, and the mystery of Maria Ridulph continues to baffle the Chicago area. It will more than likely forever be a cold case. 7-year-old Maria Ridulph was playing with best friend Kathy on the first snowfall of the year when a mysterious man offered Maria a piggyback ride. Maria's friend Kathy was the last to see Maria Ridulph alive, and the last she saw of Maria was a strange man hoisting her on his back and trotting off down the street. Kathy had gone inside to get some gloves to fight against the harsh cold, and when she came back outside on the street, both the man and Maria were gone. Kathy afterward went to the Ridulph house to tell them that Maria was missing. Initially, the family thought that Maria was hiding and sent Maria's older brother, Charles, out to search for her. It was an hour later that the Ridulph family realized that something was up, and the police were notified, beginning a police search, and the FBI was called in. Soon, it seemed like the whole of Illinois was searching for the missing 7-year-old. And while Kathy was elated some 54 years later at the news that the man was finally apprehended, she must now continue with the inner torment that she watched someone in plain sight take away my best friend. At the time of the abduction, the sun was setting, and it was nearly dark as the two girls were playing duck the cars. Investigators pinned this time down at around 6:30 p.m. According to Kathy, John, betrayed by his mother. The case was actually reopened as a result of John's own mother, who believed John to be guilty. Eileen Tessier said in 1994, while on her deathbed, that John had killed a number of little girls and asked John's half-sister Janet to tell someone. Another of John's sisters, Mary, confirmed that she had heard her mother say he did it. John, however, had a fragmented and broken relationship with his mother, which includes incidents of threatening and violent behavior from the mother, and John had chosen not to attend her funeral when she died. There is every possibility that the confession was made by John's mother out of either spite or drug-induced delirium. Appeal. Acting for himself, John filed a petition against his murder conviction. This was dismissed as frivolous. It wasn't until the new state's attorney Richard Schmack reviewed the evidence extensively that he discovered that for Tessier to kill Maria was impossible. This included reviewing the collect call and the distance from Rockford to Sycamore. Alibis and the scene. In April 2016, the murder charge was dismissed without prejudice, and on 12 April 2017, John Tessier was officially declared an innocent man and released from prison. Unsolved. The Maria Ridulph murder had gone from unsolved to cold to solved and back to unsolved. And now we remain back at unsolved. And while there was a feeling of tremendous relief for the likes of Kathy, the last witness to see Maria alive, and the remaining Ridulph family at the conviction of John, there is a large sense of injustice that John Tessier was convicted when all evidence seemed to point away from him. Maria Ridulph's murder had been the eldest solved cold case in the USA, and is now just that, unsolved. Johnny is now living in a retired community where he once worked and is currently in the process of suing law enforcement for the unfair conviction. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.